Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to another Top 5 episode. Top 5 things you didn't know in Blitz. A lot of these you're going to know. A lot of these most of you are going to know. But this is more aimed at the newer players. Now, the first one is this. An autoloader. How many times do you still see it when someone manages to shoot a tank twice? They don't manage to get the third shell off and they just shoot the last shell in the air going for the reload. You don't have to do that, guys. You don't have to do that. It's easy. It's easy. Don't waste a shell. You can shoot once or you can shoot twice. It doesn't matter. And then what you've got to do after that is just double tap on the ammo button on the AP there, or the APCR, whatever, on the ammo bar, and it will automatically reload without shooting any shell, without costing you any credits. And it's just something good to know. And again, as I've said, a lot of you will know this, but this is aimed at the newer players, people that doesn't really, I still see it a lot, and all of these I see a lot. This is why I've decided to add them all into this video. Next up is the use of HE. Now, again, a lot of players don't know about HE. It's splash damage. It does splash damage, which means you don't have to directly hit a tank to do damage. You can hit at the side of a tank, you can hit a building next to the tank, and as long as it's close enough, you can do damage to that tank. And it's exactly the same if there is, say, two tanks together, which we're going to do here. I do thank Fizzy and the Gaming Tanker for helping me make this video in our training room. So shoot the tank next to it, you can do double the damage. Not double the damage, but you can damage both tanks. And you can do things like this. You can get 2 kills with 1 shot if they are low enough hit points and if the splash radius is big enough. And also, I mean, you're not going to do this a lot often, but you can also shoot HE under a tank. There's some situations where you have to fire HE at a tank because you can't pen it, and you just hit the side of it. But if you can get under it, you're more likely to do more damage. Next up, we have the Lichen, and many people know about the Lichen. I didn't. It does not. You can't damage any of its modules except for the tracks. You can damage the tracks, but other than that, you can only damage the crew members. You can't damage the modules, i.e. the gun, the engine, the ammo rack, I think. I don't think it can be ammo. I'm not 100% sure. But the things like the driver, things like that, they can be damaged, but the modules can't. So good to know. And it's something that I really didn't know until someone told me. So you can't get your engine on fire. I've never been ammo racked and I've never had my gun damaged. I mean, we was in training room here and Fizzy and the Gaming Tanker was literally shooting HE at my gun, and not once did it get damaged. So my driver does, which Gaming Tanker is going to do, and he's going to destroy my driver. But other than that, the modules cannot be damaged, which is, except for the tracks. Don't forget, the tracks can be damaged. How OP would this be if the tracks couldn't get damaged? So this was a Halloween tank, and if you did get it, it's good to know if you didn't know. Talking about Halloween tanks, that brings us on to the Dracula. And again, it's something not many people know about the tank, that it has a 1-second auto track repair. Again, not many people know this. This happens with this tank, and even myself, I knew about this. I've known about it from the start, but I am guilty of getting tracked in this tank, and just it's instinct, just pressing the repair kit. You don't have to. Just wait 1 second and it will automatically repair your tracks. As you can see, the 3 times. It's not a one-time use. I thought it would be like a one-time use, or you can use it once every, but nope, every single time, 1 second repair. Next up and last up, this is actually a really short video for a top 5, but it has everything I need it to be, and it didn't really need to be a long video. And this one, again, this is probably the most unknown. Obviously, you guys, if you do know this, then you know it. It's not for you. It's for people that doesn't know it. Supremacy. You don't have to kill all the tanks, or you don't have to get 1,000 Supremacy points to win the game. And this is something I didn't know for a very, very long time. The time runs out, it's whoever has the most supremacy points. As you can see here, your team won more victory points. Your team earned more victory points than the enemy team, so you won the game. That's it, guys. That is the top 5 things that you didn't know in Blitz. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon.